Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scout Shed. Welcome to the clusterfuck. We don't know what we're doing today. I see 5 people in the chat. 4 of them are probably us. It says 0 on the screen now, though. Let's see. Let me go back and check, update my phone here.
We scared them off when we went live.
Yeah. I got 7 thumbs up. That's a good start. I don't know. It says we're live, but not on my phone. Let's go.
Well,
I'm on phone. There we go.
Refresh.
I feel refreshed. Where's the Old Spice? I need to refresh.
Yes.
Yeah. We're just all hanging out today, hoping you guys have questions. Probably there's 3 people now. According to the computer, anyway. There's nobody according to my phone, though. But who cares? McStash is watching the NASCAR stuff today. I'm staring at the screen, waiting to see. Hoping somebody has some questions for us today. This is a free-for-all.
Randy's been over again already, right at the beginning, too.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Randy.
Trying to shed some light.
At least wait till Dan gets in there.
Oh, you are. I didn't even notice that, Randy. You are wearing your tie from Tennessee t-shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to get caught up with everybody's videos. It's been a pain.
Yeah.
I'll make a bunch of videos one weekend, and then now I have nothing again. After today, I don't have anything ready to go for the next week or so. But, you know, the Maverick videos are doing great. I gained 100 subscribers this month.
Nice.
Wow.
That's the biggest amount I've gained since Sturgis. I mean, I think I gained 100 subscribers the first Sturgis video I did, and that just keeps rolling from there. You know, I'm
email. I didn't even look at it.
I didn't gain any, but I didn't lose anybody. And considering my current situation, I'll take that as a win.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right, people, where are you? There's people watching. You got to start asking the questions. We're ready to go.
I actually rode yesterday, which was Saturday and Friday, for the first time since my heart attack. So,
Nice.
I'm with you, Throttle, on the videos there.
I got content to make. I mean, Kristen and I are going to do a Learn to Ride series.
Nice.
Some of which is going to be here in the Fiend Fort talking about gear and this and that and the other thing. And then obviously once the weather gets decent and we get the Navy from the dealership, you know, we'll go to the parking lot of the local mall and
So you're going to learn to ride.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can you fit it in the back of the Sportage? Throw it in the back? And
probably if we laid it down.
Yeah. You're going to have to get yourself a Maverick and get it stuck somewhere so you have to take the bike out and you get Ride for Help.
I tell you what, CDL man, depending on what happens with the settlement and all that, you know, we're definitely going to be in the market for a second vehicle here soon. Kristen's classes for the fall semester, I mean, she's basically going to drop down to like 13 hours a week because she's got classes like 3-4 days a week. Yeah. Unless she can find something on the weekends, which I told her, you know, my thing is I just want her to concentrate at school. It's her last semester. Just get her done. It's four and a quarter months a week. I mean, we can survive, you know, on one salary, but things have been crazy. I mean, as I was saying, I mean, I got plenty of content other than on motorcycle content. Work has been crazy. My direct supervisor's leaving. We're being taken over by somebody who I don't know if it's going to be good for the system or not. Yeah. So I might be looking. I don't know. I mean, it's
yeah. Is his name Bruce Wayne by any chance? Because I'll come up and work for your company.
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no.
No Bruce Wayne. No. Who else could it be? Tony Stark.
Yeah, I'd definitely be down with Stark. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say Trump, but they'd probably light up some fucking green lights on the channel right now.
It'd be suspended, taken off.
They'd be calling me in for the trials coming up. Subpoena. You said Trump on your channel. Are you part of the lawsuit? No, I'm not family.
Fact checker.
Yeah. Fact check says no. But I will say I don't know if there's any Maverick people watching, but I know I tend to get a few people that pop in the comments. August 16th is when you can start ordering the 2023s. And that's about all I know right now. I don't know if they'll change much on them. There's a few things people complain about, but whatever. That's any new vehicle.
Right.
Now you need a helmet as Maverick.
Yeah. That's what I've been watching the Boba Fett and Mandalorian stuff. I want a Mandalorian or Boba Fett helmet now. But
Yeah.
Jesus, there's a couple companies on eBay selling actual metal ones. And a lot of money. There's 3D printed ones too, but they're selling them kind of raw. They still want like $250 for them. Like I'd have to sand it down, and like $250, you better at least have it sanded down. I don't care if you paint it; I'll paint it myself. But
now, is it an actual helmet? Helmet like you could wear
not
on the
a
street?
no, it's not. Wow, it's not a legal motorcycle helmet. It's more like a cosplay style. The metal one I was looking at is all steel, has the visor you can see through, but then it got like the leather helmet thing that straps around inside. But I'd rather have a regular motorcycle helmet. But I don't know how that thing would be riding a motorcycle. It'd probably be moving around and spinning around in my head and forget it. Yeah, we got a couple people here.
Noisy.
Yeah.
HJC makes they have the Marvel contract, so they might end up coming out with some Star Wars stuff as well because Disney owns everything.
Yep. I thought about making my own because I've seen the Spider-Man ones. I've seen the Venom ones. Iron Man. There's those cheap ones that are like the Iron Man ones that open and close. But somebody was making a Boba Fett one. They had like the lights and the thing actually came down. His targeting thing. But I don't need all that. I just figured for bombing around here in town, it'd be kind of cool to have something like that. But I'm not cosplaying anytime soon.
Yeah, speaking of separate helmets, I've thought about having one helmet for motovlogging and one helmet for riding, but I don't know that I would ever just. I mean, I'm not saying that I will always capture for motovlogging, but I don't know that I would ever not, especially after the wreck. I don't know that I will never. I don't know that I would ever ride without video proof after.
I bought that 360 camera. I'm going to start mounting that on the handlebars. So I've been toying around with it, editing a little bit just to see what I can do. That's so nice because you can get the full angle. That's why I tossed up that one little video on Instagram last week. It was just me setting the camera up on the dashboard of the Maverick. So
the trick on that is how you mount it on the bike. Because I've been playing with mine, and I mean, there's some people that put them way out there, hang them out there, and it works great if you're willing to ride down the road like that. But
yeah. Well, that's what my touring basic everyday helmet is my vlogging and long ride helmet, my Scorpion, full face. But I got that 3/4 helmet I bought for just bombing around town again. It's actually a pretty nice helmet. I've got the full. It's almost like a paintball mask that goes on that. I had that one, picture that one in my heated vest video. Not too many people have been watching anything though, other than the heated or the Maverick stuff right now, at least on my channel. I've been trying to look up stuff motorcycle wise to talk about, but I don't do a lot of voiceover videos.
Seems to me like everybody's putting out new motorcycles, but no new technology or no new,
No.
Yeah. I'm again, I will go back to our last one. I'm supremely disappointed that Harley didn't put that gauge that's on the Sportster S on the new Lowrider ST.
Yeah.
What up, Jay? Shout out to Jay, who is down in Joyzy, recuperating and getting some physical therapy. Hopefully, he'll be home soon, and we'll get to riding soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to dress up as a stormtrooper. That way, you're guaranteed not to hit anything.
If I'd only known.
That'd have been awesome.
Yeah, they should have a cosplay / motorcycle meetup, but
No, you
knows?
don't want to do that because have you seen what Ben from Beard Spikes and Bruce is willing to ride around in?
no.
Let's just say it involves dresses.
Yeah, there's a couple moto vlogger guys out there that are those furries. You guys know what the furries are?
Yeah.
Scary, yes.
Yeah, they there's one, he's been dressing more and more up as a female every day, so but whatever, float your boat, I guess.
Oh, I haven't seen that. No.
Yeah.
No.
There's still that rumor that JT Southern Fry's side piece was not female. The pissy mattress lady. Whatever. I haven't seen him around in a while, so JT may have more of that.
He's putting out that videos on that ST's doing or whatever it is.
Yeah. Who else was it? Just got somebody else. I'm not gonna let the secret out, but I know Meatball Rebel just got a new bike. He traded in one of his bikes. I'll let him share that when he's ready. So I'll keep that one on the down low. Anonymous knows that one already from our little Discord chats for the Indian motorcycle world. But I can say I already know the Indian Scout Rogue was kind of a letdown. It's all right. It's a cool bike, but I don't need to buy another bike just because it's got a new fairing and a taller front wheel on it. You know.
And yeah, Harley did that. They brought out that ST. All they did was shorten the bags. They may have raised the shocks on it, but they put a 1980s Honda fairing on it and called it cool.
Yeah. That's what that lowrider ST is like. It's got a little different fairing. It's got the bags from the one they just discontinued
Sport Glide.
Yeah, Sport Glide. So basically, we're getting rid of the Sport Glide. No, you're not. You're just putting different bags and whatever on the lowrider. They put the bigger motor in it too, but they should have been doing that anyway.
Yeah, that was my one complaint about the.
Harley ain't going to do that because they know people's going to build it. The guy building my engine right now, it's got rebuilding the lower half of my engine, gets almost 42 miles to the gallon on his Harley. So I started picking his brain. Well, he's got the thing maxed out, stage 5 and then some. And that's how he's getting 42 miles to the gallon. They're built to be increased, to be made bigger.
Yeah.
And they know that. That's why they do it. And people's paying the money because it's a Harley.
Yeah.
Next person that tells me, well, I ain't going to ride that. That's not a Harley. I'm going to smack the snot out of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's why I think that they haven't released a new touring platform with the Revolution Max engine as a stressed member because they haven't figured out a way to monetize it properly just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There aren't enough aftermarket stuff or Harley aftermarket stuff for it.
Well, it's not the lifestyle. I mean, Harley makes so much money on the lifestyle. Look at how many people you know that has a Harley shirt, Harley jeans, and a Harley hat on every day, and you see him on a bike maybe every other month. I mean,
for that bar crawl.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I already know they got the Indian Pursuit coming out, and we've already seen pictures of it. So it's
Anonymous Biker calls his junk Indian Pursuit.
Yeah. No, that's the Blue Oyster Bar Pursuit.
Dang it, man! Them Pennsylvania boys are rough.
Yeah.
So, CDL, that Pursuit, is that another touring bike, or is it a?
Yeah, it's a full dress Challenger basically.
Oh, okay.
From what I've been seeing, anyway, the pictures they kind of leaked some of it. They had initial drawings of it, and it looked like it was going to be basically a Challenger with a Batwing fairing, and that's not it. I think it's just going to be a Challenger full dress with lowers and a trunk and everything on it. So. From my insider information. I don't have much of it since I'm not one of those fancy ambassadors for Indian.
Wait a minute. What's this Rev Max riding fish is talking about? Anybody know?
Revolution Max.
I like that.
Oh,
They need to do
okay.
something.
The water cooled,
Yeah.
whatever's in the low right, the sports dress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Freaking
that's a nice
Triker.
motor though.
Slow guys here.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Do we want to invite any more troublemakers on?
Sure,
I can
why
put
not?
that out there. Yeah, we got to fill the screen out. At least one more.
Yeah.
Any fat chicks in there want to fill the screen out? We'll invite you on now. We need something bigger than Sinister's beard on the screen right now.
I know.
Right?
No,
Right?
anonymous, and that's
Yeah,
not
well,
anonymous.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I ain't seen Dan yet. Speaking of Sinister's girlfriend.
Dig deep. Dig deep.
All right, we'll put that up in there. Comments now. If somebody wants to join, be number 5. I tell you, we went to that bingo last night. I waited for 5 games for somebody to pick 069. I'm like, come on. Finally, everybody in bingo, there's probably like 200 people there. 069, and it just, the whole thing lit up. And you could tell it wasn't the typical grannies that play at bingo night, because I think everybody would have been kicked out at that point. But and like the last 3 games, 069 came up and everybody was just screaming. I'm like, I waited all night for that. I didn't win anything I wanted to win, but hell, I would have even taken a purse. Who cares? I would have done a video for that.
You bet.
Put it on the side of the bike. This is my new saddlebag from whatever those.
Bingo.
I don't know any of those. Yeah, one of
From
those
Old
purse
Lady
companies.
Bingo.
What is it?
Gucci.
What? Gucci. This is my new Gucci Indian bag.
Yeah, there you go.
Next week we'll bedazzle it. Bedazzling with bikers.
Hey, Blue Bike and Doyle bedazzled on one of his channels. He done
They did?
Yeah, he when he done the platforms for her 3 wheels.
Oh, that's right. I
Raise
remember
him
that.
up. He was gluing little charms and stuff around there, and I was giving him crap about bedazzling Lucille.
That's like those biker jeans you see at like bike nights and shit now. They have the little crosses on the ass cheeks and fucking the stitching's white. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You know, I wouldn't have a problem with those if the guys that wearing them wasn't 50 years old. I mean, if you're going to pull those off, you got to be 30, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, it's the 55-year-old guy with the bedazzled jeans, and he's got the
Affliction.
Affliction T-shirt. Yeah, you got an affliction, all right.
That's my future, I think.
Yeah, that's right. God.
My flat.
It's awful quiet in the chats. What's going on here? These people aren't starting nothing up. See something I can show it. I'm waiting for somebody to start some shit up here. Nobody wants to join in either. Yeah, the Thrasher thing's more like the kids now, wearing the Thrasher stuff. I've been to the skateboard stores.
Battery.
That's all my
What's that?
skateboard crap, the Thrasher T-shirts.
No, I'm trying to think of the battery. We got Travis said he was going, or My Done Life said he's going for a battery for the Dyna. We have a battery store here local. Batteries Plus, that's what it's called.
Yeah, we've got one in Erie.
They actually have the highest cold cranking amp battery available for the Harley size.
Yeah.
So I was going to tell him hit Batteries Plus.
Yeah. Yeah. I've shopped online there before, but
I went there looking for batteries for one of my drills, one of my cordless drills. I'm like, oh, it's still a good drill. I'll just buy a new battery. Shoot, you're paying the price of the drill.
Yeah. It's like when you got to replace the toner in your printer, you're just better off buying a new printer.
I ain't got that kind of money.
Yeah. I just bought black ink because we got to print out our tax forms. So between YouTube actually mailed my W-2 or whatever. And I'm like, I got it in the mail and I'm looking at it. I go, what the fuck is this? Because it doesn't say YouTube, doesn't say it's from whatever, where it came from. It just says California. And I'm reading, I'm going, I'm assuming this is YouTube, but it doesn't say Google or anything like that on it. But there's like a thing for selling boats. There's something else for selling other shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? But it was just my YouTube. It was whatever the celebrities get for doing commercials and shit. It's kind of like the same thing. I don't know. I didn't make the use celebrity money, but yeah.
Selling bolts. Did you sell bolts?
No. Well, that's what it says on the W-2. Like, did you selling boats, selling? It's whatever California has on their W-2s must be.
Probably some California thing.
Yeah. Here's a question actually in there.
Yep. He's specifically talking. If people are familiar, things like the Pringle. It's an electronic shift kit.
Yeah,
I actually looked at them before I got my Recluse.
Yeah,
and it was a little bit more than I wanted to spend. So that's why I went with Recluse.
Yeah.
Recluse.
They have I think some of the race bikes use like an air shifter type thing. There's something, I don't know if it makes it shift on its own or if it's just pull the clutch and then I don't know. No, I haven't really looked into those.
Button press,
button press.
For drag bikes, I know there's a button press, but once you're out of air, you're out of air.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that was our first legitimate question today.
Just as an aside, I can to Jay and to anybody listening, I'm sure pretty much everybody here, or just about everybody here, is familiar with Kyle Wyman, the Harley rider that did the King of the Baggers. Actually, he is the son. He's the son of the owner of my hometown dealership, Harps Harley Davidson. So I can actually see if I can get in contact with him and try and find out some more information on stuff like that. If he knows, he may not.
Yeah. Yeah. You see. Hey, I don't have much going on bike-wise right now. I'm waiting for it to warm up. I got a couple things I have to get done to the Scout 60 this year. I bought a new bag, more of a backpack type of bag. I want to downsize on my trips this year. Saddlebags are definitely smaller. I got to install them. I got a smaller backpack from Saddleman. It's pretty nice, actually.
My bag going to VAM was fine. It wouldn't sit still.
Yeah. This one sits on there pretty good. I got it sitting on the bike now with the rain cover on it, so I didn't have any place to put it where the cats wouldn't get to it.
I think people put. Oh well.
There's my new saddlebag. Wow. That's my Grogu baby Yoda, as the rest of the world knows it. But
we actually, I don't know if you can hang on. Let me get in my.
Let's see.
This is a trunk bag from Karaoke. It's not big. It bolts on the rack, or it just straps on the rack. Believe it or not, Velcro and a couple of bands. Straps on the rack above the tour pack, and we can put 10 days in that. I mean, granted, you put 5 days in your wash. That's right. What you got to remember. But any hotel you stop at has, laundry in it.
Yeah, I learned that lesson the hard way at VAM. I definitely overpacked.
Yeah, I didn't see anything with new Indian bags. Is that like generic? I don't know if they're generic ones or I don't know anything about it. Wait to see. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about new bags from Indian. I haven't really been looking either, though. Let's say I got my new set of Viking bags and a new set of quick release brackets for that. The easy brackets are sitting in the basement on the old bags. But yeah, I don't know anything about those. But
does your new bags come with new releases and hangers and all that? I know you had problems with breaking yours.
I bought a whole new set, quick release, something different company. I don't know if I have to look at them. I haven't really pulled them out of the box yet. So it'll be different. I liked my old Viking bags because they opened out instead of in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be harder if I'm on the road and I have to stop and open up. But I don't usually carry too much in those anyway. If I have to stop for very long, it'll be a pain in the ass, but I don't care. I can't use those easy brackets anymore.
Trip and Triker said his brother has an auto shifter
Yeah.
for his trike. Now, is that the
Really?
same as a centrifugal clutch? Because I have seen those, but that's more of a takeoff type deal. It's not a.
Yeah.
I mean, are we talking automatic like on what is the Borgmans?
Yeah.
They automatically shift. I mean, you hit the throttle and you go, and it goes through 5 gears.
Yeah, they were like a scooter type thing, I think.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
was
Honda.
650 scooter. The
With
Borgman
the
was.
DCT. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were no joke,
Yeah.
though. A buddy of mine bought one with a Valkyrie kit on it, believe it or not. Of course, he's a professional clown, so, you know.
Yeah.
He bought a Borgman with a trike kit on it. Didn't have his license yet, so he had talked me into taking it home for him from where he bought it.
Yeah.
That little thing
riding-
was straight up get. It will move. It was fun.
Yeah. Riding Fish says he has one of the Indian bags on the way. I'll have to see it. They'll have to share it with us. Because I don't know. I don't know. Was that something that you saw ahead of time, Fred? Or not? I don't know if that was something because he's an ambassador for Indian now. So
Oh, nice.
I'd have to go on the Indian site later and look at him. Just look at him. I'm not buying anymore. I always say I'm not buying any more shit. I just ordered $80 worth of shit the other day off Amazon. But
I am.
the only thing I got coming from Amazon right now is some razors because I haven't shaved this week. So
You should have not bought those.
yeah.
Right? You should just let it go.
Let it grow.
They can use them for something else too.
Yeah.
It was AB said, one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for my day job, I have to be somewhat shaven.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
It sucks. Otherwise, my beard would be legendary. Yeah, it'd be the color of white, but white and gray.
Man, I got the streak. I got the streak going.
See, I got racing stripes.
Yeah.
It just makes my beard go faster. That's all.
There you go.
Mhm.
My beard was never salt and pepper. It was hot pepper and salt. It was always the red and white mix. Even though I have brown hair, the carpets didn't always match the drapes. Oh, who's on here? There we go. Tripping. Trikers is on. Here we go.
Oh, we got a slow one.
Oh, he's hiding in the dark, though. He's hiding somewhere.
Uh-oh. He's
Uh-oh.
in the closet.
Yeah, he's in the closet.
Don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
Got to wait for him to catch up.
All right. There he is. He's in the
Hey.
garage.
What? See if I can hear everybody.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Sort of. You're kind of buffering.
Florida?
You're buffering. It's like trying to order from McDonald's.
Buffering.
Is this a drive-through?
Oh, he's in the
There's the
garage.
drive.
Yeah.
And then
Want fries with that?
Everybody
No,
sit
and
really still and stare at
Yeah.
him. I think everybody froze up.
And let me see if he doesn't get on there.
That looks nice. There.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
yeah. Well, hell, it was Thursday. It was 50 here, and then
Yeah.
it rained and freaking turned to
Yeah.
ice rain, and then snowed, and I'm so over it.
I went to work Thursday morning on the Chanda, and then I drove the truck to work because I knew it was going to drop later. There's a guy on the street glide coming down the road. I'm like, yeah, as long as you wash it, I don't care. But yeah, it was 54 when I went to work, and then 31 when I left. They had so much salt in the road. I thought I was going to slide on the damn salt. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I'm glad they had it down because
See,
I
yeah.
hate that.
And that's the other thing. I mean, like Jason said about the whole water thing,
Yeah.
that's cool, but that's my other thing is, sliding on the salt.
There you go. Yeah.
That's actually the last thing that happened to my dad in '81 that made him stop riding. He had a Sportster 83, and he was down, I think it was Erie Boulevard, he said, in Syracuse, and he hit some salt and Dunzo. He walked away. I tried to get him back on as a bonding thing because anybody knows me knows that we have a very tenuous relationship. But he said nope.
Yeah, that was the one thing. All of my uncles had at some point had a motorcycle, or most of them still do. And my dad never had the motorcycle. He was always the car guy. Let's say I don't think he ever had an interest on two wheels, but he had a hard enough time staying sober as it is. So probably a good thing. So yeah, my uncles were all drinkers too, but they pretty much cleaned themselves up. I mean, both sides of my family really, but they were all motorcycles. Most of them at one point, except for one uncle, had a Harley. So I got the one uncle that's diehard. Actually on both sides of my family, they're both. Oh boy! All right, who's playing music? I just lost all my money. Get out of here. Now the whole video is dedicated to whoever got monetized because of that. But yeah, I have an uncle on both sides of the family that Harley or nothing else. I have one uncle that has a really nice Honda Shadow, and it's a beautiful bike, black. He's got ape hangers on it. He's got red painted wheels on it, spokes. They're a beautiful bike, but my other uncle won't barely ride with him, picks on him, but yet the other uncle's pushing his Harley half the time. So, it's whatever. If that's what you want, fine, but I'm not going to dedicate myself to one brand or the other just because it's a cool thing to do.
Right.
See,
that's where I'm at. I mean, obviously everybody knows I'm, at the behest of the insurance company and all that to wait for all that shit to come down before I can get back on a real bike. But, I have no, I'll be quite frank. If the one thing I love the Honda Goldwing. I love especially with the DCT, but I don't like the fact that I mean, yes, I know you can put it in manual mode and shift yourself, but I don't like the way, I mean, I've seen reviews and watched reviews and read things on it where it says that, you'll be going 40 miles an hour and you're already like in fifth or sixth gear. And I don't like that. That's the one thing I love about the Recluse is I can change the gears when I want. So, but no, I'm not beholden to anything. I'm looking at the Goldwing. Obviously, I'm looking at Harleys. I'm looking at the Indian Challenger. I still haven't decided if I want to go for a touring bike or if I want to go back to a soft tail like bike. I mean, obviously, I got a lot of love for that Lowrider S.
If he starts that bike and goes for a ride, we're kicking him.
Yeah.
Enjoy the
I think he is.
He know where we're at.
Yeah.
Salt the wound.
Right?
But I'm waiting to see if Toby comes in too, because he's in the car right now. So
where's Trippin located?
Arkansas.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law has been she and my mother-in-law have moved to St. Louis, and my sister-in-law has been giving us all kinds of shit. Why don't you guys move here? We only get like 18 inches of snow a year. I'm like, I don't want to live in Missouri right now, especially not in a big city. Not in a big city.
Okay?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Couldn't hear you before.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know where Toby was going on vacation today, but we're coming back from vacation somewhere.
Oh, I see how it is. He goes on vacation now, but he can't make it to Van.
Yeah.
It's all good. I totally understand and respect it.
Yeah. Is everybody booked for VAM that's going?
We're gonna be booking here very shortly, probably like within the next week.
That's what I booked the old jail, but I don't know who else is going to be staying there now. I might back out of that and go back to that hotel. I don't know.
That's what I want. I want to go to where you were, CDL, because that's literally right around the corner from Clinch Mountain.
Clinch
the old hotel. Yeah, because where's the whatchamacallit?
The Eagle?
Yeah.
I'm not sure in accordance to everything else, to be honest. I know the bike shop is now gone.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were probably barely holding on as it is.
Before,
one guy wanted to spend money. One guy didn't want to spend money. It was a partnership, and you know how that goes when it comes to bikes and partnership or bikes and anything, because everybody's got their own opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what happened there.
Yeah, they probably couldn't get parts anyway.
Right.
Small shops got to be hurting. Big shops can live off their T-shirts and
Right.
big motorcycle sales, but yeah, the Challenger's nice. I sat on Bearded. I sat on one in Sturgis, and then Bearded Bobber had his when we stayed in Sturgis. I sat on his. I didn't sit in that one yet. The other one.
I haven't seen one in the wild yet. So
Yeah,
I got the demo one.
yeah.
Last year.
The Challenger's nice. It's long. It feels like it's long when you're sitting on it, and that's what she said. But before somebody else gets to it.
That's what I liked about my
surprised about the
Goldwing.
weight
I
of
had
it.
had a 1200, and I liked how long it felt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now riding,
I
fish
haven't.
is-
Yeah.
Riding Fish is saying if you get on a Challenger, you won't want anything else. Now, is he saying that
Yeah.
because he's an advocate, or is?
Oh yeah, he's ridden all over the country on his. He's been he's kind of, yeah, he's been to quite a few dealerships around the country. He came through my area. We didn't get a chance to hook up last year to ride, so. But yeah, he's been all over. It's nice. He knows all about them. He's talked to Lloyd's. They got all the tunes and parts and everything for him for the upgrades. I mean, that's what they're using in the bag. The King of the Baggers. Lloyd's is actually going to be having the other bike now. They're going to be racing. Well, Fred knows all about that shit too. No, I haven't ridden a Challenger yet. I've sat on the one out in Sturgis, and that was about it. I don't know if my dealership even has one right now. They did last year.
Honestly, my only knock
I
against
don't
the
know.
Challenger is it only comes in those three colors: that bronze color, the black, and the white. And
There was a red too. I don't know about this year, but they had a red at one point.
Oh, they did. I didn't know that. That would have been interesting. Although I've been told, I visited my my Harley dealership last weekend, bought a couple T-shirts and stuff, and just to say hey, because I literally hadn't seen them since last July.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, as soon as we saw that the lowrider ST was getting released, we are like, we wonder how many days it'll be before Derek comes in. But lost my train of thought. Oh no, they were saying that I should get a bike and get it painted blaze orange so that I could be seen. Like I was wearing high vis yellow that day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting here looking at the specs on it. It says an MSRP of $21,900, so it's a $22,000 bike. I don't know how true that is now, but curb weight is 840 pounds with a 1700 cc bike and a 26-inch seat height.
Yeah, 26 is bad.
6-gallon tank. I mean, that's some pretty strong numbers there, man.
Yeah. I just wish I could get the weight down just a little.
Yeah.
Huh? I said, I wish I could get the weight of the bike down just a little.
On the Challenger?
It only weighs 840 pounds.
Yeah, that's for a touring bike. You're not going to get much.
No,
better than that.
I know that. I know that. I'm just saying overall, I wish all touring bikes could just get the weight down just a hair.
You might want to go with the Chief. Go with the Chief because that's only. Yeah. Because the Chief is like only 100 pounds more than the Scout. Then you just throw your bags or whatever on that. Super Chief would be nice because that's 21. I don't know I think that's got to be less than 700 pounds, and that's the windshield, bags, and everything.
Right.
If I was in the market, if I was in the market right now, I'd probably go Super Chief. There's a lot of colors on those.
In fairness, I mean, if I think about it logically, I mean, the Lowrider S by itself, not the ST, but the Lowrider S by itself is damn near 700 pounds. You put some bags on it, a fairing on it, you're looking at least 800 pounds anyhow. So six of one, half dozen of another.
Say, who's in the? Somebody's coming back on now. Yeah, he's trying to come back on. I didn't even know he disappeared. There we go. Hey, he's back. Yep. Who's eating a salad?
Riding Fish, that's a good point about the weight being down low. That's the one thing I hated about my Sportster, my Iron 883, is just that weight felt so high.
Yeah. Well, that's like the Honda Shadow Phantom. I went and looked at one of those a long time ago before I got my Vulcan 900 custom. I sat in that Honda Shadow Phantom. First of all, you could feel the frame underneath the seat. I mean, it was uncomfortable, and it just felt like as soon as you leaned, you wanted to tip over. That's not even a heavy bike.
Right.
That was only That was a 750. My 900 custom was still heavy, even compared to my Scout 60. That Vulcan 900 custom felt heavy, but it wasn't as bad as that Honda Shadow was.
Yeah.
That just matters on where the weight is.
I like a heavy bike myself.
Yeah.
As long as the weight is distributed nicely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had no problem with the Lowrider S. I mean, I could get that off the ground by myself. There was one time where it fell over in the dirt. But you know.
Yeah. Let's see.
And just to let you know, McStash, you and Sutliff should talk. You're both huge. Jason is a huge NASCAR fan from way back, so you guys probably get along real good.
Yeah. That's what McStash is watching it right now.
Yeah, I'm sure Sutliff is as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was busting his chops because he said he was missing it for this, and I'm like, I'm not missing it. Why I'm on here and I'm not missing it? Why are you missing it, dude?
Yeah.
What is Trippin doing?
He's just busting our chops.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, he's my brother from another mother. He wouldn't miss this.
Yeah.
Just want to do whatever we can to get him back on, whether we got to get him a Pringle or whatever. Because believe me, you guys know I use a Recluse, obviously. So,
oh, he's got fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah, we intended to have more questions on here today from the crowd, but really don't have a lot. Well, we got 12 people watching according to that, but not too many.
Maybe people are watching the race.
I know. Turn the sound down on the race, and then turn the sound up on us.
Yeah.
Turn the volume up.
Well, actually, I do have a question for y'all.
Okay.
So like when I went to the dealership, I was talking to one of the sales guys, and he asked me about the sissy bar that I had on the Lowrider S, which is the Edward Dave Ritchie that Kristen found for me on Pinterest. And I knew of him, and I knew that he makes some really good shit. I just didn't realize that the one that she surprised me with was actually from him. So long story short, so we're in there talking, and I guess they had a customer with a Heritage Classic who wanted a quick detach sissy bar, but the ones that Harley make are all like short. They're not long. So I said, well, if it was up to me, I would just buy the damn thing, have it lopped off, and have a longer one put on. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I mean, certain quick detach things, okay, I can understand. Like say you have an ultra classic or something like that, where you want to be able to ride around town, and then when you want to take long trips, you can quick detach, put the tour pack back on. Would you ever consider getting a sissy bar with quick detach, or is that one of those things that once you put it on, you just want to keep it on?
I have quick detach.
Yeah. I started off with the Indian quick detach, but then I got the other one. That's on there forever. I don't plan on taking that off.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
If you got a tour pack with a touring model, you don't want to keep it on all the time. Some people don't like the look. Some people do. Some people want to take it off and just ride without anything, just a slick look. Just see the fender.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't have a choice. She says she wants to go. She's riding, so I'm stuck.
Yeah. Hey.
And actually, speaking of which, as a corollary to that, McStash, so whenever you guys go somewhere, as long as you don't have baby McStash with you, you guys ride on your bike, or is it okay? All right, that's what I thought, because actually that was one of the things that Kristen and I were talking about. We thought about having 3 bikes: bike for her, bike for me, and then have a trike for long distance touring for the 2 of us.
No, we both ride whatever bike I have or I'm driving. She would rather sit on the back and take pictures, and we care for my father. So if anything happens, that way she's got to be able to talk on the phone to the home helper, to emergency or whatever. So yeah, she'll ride on the back unless we're taking the grandbaby with us, and then she wants to ride, and the wife wants her on that, and I take my daughter on our bike if she's got time, and then we have actually a family bike ride, which is better than you ever could imagine.
Yeah, the Indian one for the Scout 60 was just too short for my bag. I can mount my trunk on that one, but now I can't mount my trunk on the new one, so I may try selling that one. That's a Viking Bags trunk. I bought that new, and I think I used it once. But I like my taller bag. I don't know. It's going to go mow the lawn now.
Yeah, that's you got to remember that. If it's warm, somebody's got to mow the grass.
Yeah.
I got a 19-year-old for that.
Yeah. My wife won't let me have a 19-year-old. I was going to ship one over from China, but they don't let you do that anymore. Might be cheap.
Much better.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. G's here.
Hey, Mr. G.
Yeah, if Mr. G wants to come on with us, he can.
Yeah, talk a little bit about VAM 22 potentially.
Yeah, I know 10 Rides posted up some of the itinerary for VAM 22. Be nice to have somebody on the inside talk about it if he wants to come on. I'll leave it up to him. I'll put the link up again.
There you go, G. Get on there.
Yeah, let me see. Paste. There. Is it up? Yeah, it went up. All right. Yeah, Mr. G, if you want to come on and talk about VAM 22 a little bit. Most of us know about it. We're all keeping up with it, but you know, Toby posted the stuff on his new Instagram or new Facebook page too. So
you come on and straighten up all the misconceptions that get put on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee and watch YouTube Saturday morning, so I don't know.
I thought I had my mic muted. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Randy, I assume that Dan is coming to VAM next year, correct? Or this year?
No, I'm not going to be there.
What?
You're not coming to?
No, he spent his 2 years worth of vacation. He's got to stay at work and not leave.
I got
for 2 years.
time off already in July that I'd planned last year, so I didn't know when the dates of VAM 22 was going to be. So I figured it was going to be in June. I'm like, okay, great, I can go. But they switched it to July, and it's during the time that I took off, so I can't go. Because I'm not that far away. It's like 300 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
Right.
get today.
Yeah. Mr. G said he's going to come on here in a minute. He's just getting set up. So, yeah,
That means he has to turn his phone on.
Yeah. Get some headphones. Yeah, I keep thinking about having another one in Pennsylvania in 2023. I've had it on my mind again. I don't want to do the same area. I bought a Pennsylvania tourism book. I'm trying to look at some stuff for rides and all that. I really like to be up in the mountains somewhere. So, I mean, there's the Allegheny Mountains, which aren't huge. Some decent roads.
Yeah.
But then, like, if you went to the Poconos, that's a little further away from me. That'd be a day trip for me. Not, 3-4 hours. I don't know. I haven't ridden over that part of Pennsylvania yet. But I know there's quite a few vloggers on the east side of PA. And then you got Jersey Nick and whoever else comes over from that way.
I'd be down for that tripping.
Yep.
There's Ben and another. What's the other guy? There's another guy from up at Jersey where I don't know who he is. But.
Yeah.
We also got who's the guy in Philly?
Well, there's what's his name? Bastard. Jesus.
Goofy
Bastard.
Yeah, Goofy Bastard. Goofy Bastard. There's a few people out that way. I can't think of the names right now. I'll remember after the live stream's over.
Moto John is the one I was thinking of in Philly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's say Dave's from over there, N3 Pro. He can drive his truck up again like he did VAM last year.
ESP Tommy G.
Yeah, Tommy G's closer to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy G's like
Oh,
less than 2 hours from me. Tommy G and Purple on 3.
Yeah.
PA Bearded Biker, I haven't heard much from lately. He must be busy. Ah,
No,
shit's-
PA Bearded Biker and who was the other guy? Redbeard Syndicate. Whatever happened to him?
he's not doing it anymore. Yeah, he lives here in town with me, but I know last year he wanted to go to VAM, but he was the one I hadn't heard nothing from since the summer before, and I think he took on he works for a trucking company here in town, and I don't know if they got it bought out by another company or if they just changed the name, but he got a promotion. Yeah, the promotion, that's all he does is work now.
Yeah.
Because I haven't even seen him in passing on his bike at all.
More problems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Doyle. Yep.
Just stepping away from it.
All
All
right.
right.
But yeah, I keep thinking about doing something in Pennsylvania again. That last one kind of pissed me off because all it did was fucking rain on say. It was fine Friday on the way in, fine Sunday on the way out, and then the day everybody was supposed to ride, it just poured. It was horrible, worse than VAM. Like the roads
I
were
don't know.
flooded.
I was on the side of the road that whole weekend.
Yeah, McStash was supposed to bring the cookies, and it just ruined the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still ain't got a cookie. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't say.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
No, let's see who's that. Is Mr.
I
G
missed
coming
out.
on? Now? Come on,
You're not
There
alone,
he is.
Randy. I'm still waiting on my cookie too.
there we go. There's Mr. G.
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, Mr. G.
You going?
how is it?
Good.
I
Yeah.
had to go get this here stand, this tripod, 3-legged dog to hang this phone on. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, not much. Didn't know if you wanted to come on and talk about VAM 22 at all. We've been
It's
following
hard
it.
for me.
But, yeah,
It's hard for me to talk. Ask Brother Jason there. I don't talk much.
yeah,
He's got the beard growing.
yeah.
I was gonna say,
Hey,
yeah.
looking
good.
good. Looking good. I told him. I sent him a beard comb and told him
There
he's
you go.
looking good.
There we go. I miss
I believe
having
I
mine. Yeah,
I might need some fertilizer.
yeah.
I don't know. I come a little bit of riding today, but it just ain't hardly warm enough.
No,
I got my bike out and gauged my tires up and wiped the dust off of it. That's
Yeah.
as far as it went.
yeah,
What's
Yeah.
the temperature there?
46.
yeah. It's about that here, I think.
What are you waiting on?
I ain't got no funerals I need to get in today. So you get.
Yeah,
It's just too cold for me. The wind's blowing, Then it blows
Yeah.
more when you get out there. I just don't think it's fun,
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
them old bones probably don't take it real well.
Yeah, that's
it's
it, buddy. That's it.
41 here. We got 41 today. It's been sunny all day, but we've had the wind all week long too.
Same. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
40 here. Feels like it's in the low 30s.
Yeah,
You know what's
Yeah.
cold? 26.
Yeah, I know a guy.
That is.
He rode 26 degrees there the other day. He had a funeral or something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was Friday. Yeah.
I don't recommend. Yeah, that was Friday. I don't recommend that for anybody. I mean, like I said, now the heated gear did make it doable, but you still
Yeah.
got anywhere you
Mhm.
got skin, you can
Oh, yeah.
feel it, boys. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well,
I
that
got
scored-
heated.
Yeah.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I got heated gear. It's a 2014 model Silverado. That's my heated gear. Yeah, get in that pickup truck, But I like to ride, but I don't, I don't have to. 10 rides, he'll get out there and go. He don't care, but I mean,
Well,
he's got some heated gear now, but whatever, he wants to do. But I just don't enjoy it when I'm shaking like Elvis. That's a bad deal.
Yeah,
You try to turn the signal on and you can't. You're just too cold. Yeah. So, yeah, I believe we're going to have a pretty good turnout. I'm sorry about Senator Clutcher. I'm sorry you can't make this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
I would
too.
like you to be there.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
it's
moving.
just for fun people too. So
Yeah.
What's that?
this was supposed to be for fun people. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just drunk.
Yeah.
It's for
Yeah.
people with beard shorter than 6 inches.
Yeah. We might have to put it off to, I don't know, the way it's growing. I'm going to have to wait a while. But, I was hoping that we would have drier weather. That's the reason I moved it up.
Yeah.
You can't never tell. But
No.
Right.
most times July here, it's hit and miss. It ain't like set in like it did in June and just keep on and on.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
still,
awful.
still, all that aside, you still had a great time. Still had a great time.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody enjoys herself. So we're having it at the Moose this year. So we got plenty of room, man. We got plenty of room, good clean bathrooms and good food.
now,
Pool
where is
tables.
that located? Like from downtown, say where downtown. Everybody knows where all the stores are downtown.
Well, it's right across from Sonic.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in that plaza. Yeah.
Right in behind Wendy's.
All right.
All
And
right.
we got plenty of room. Plenty of good food. Man, they got anything you can think of to eat. So, like I say, we got good clean bathrooms and plenty of food, and plenty of room. So, the Iron Titans is going to have a bike show for us and some bike games and stuff. Have some vendors set up.
Are they going to have like a buffet style meal for us, or is it just going to be order whatever you want off the menu?
Just order whatever you want. They've got steak,
That'll be good.
chicken, fish, spaghetti, just anything you think of. They've got it there.
All right. That'll be good.
Good clean food too, and reasonably priced.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
it ought to do good there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was too bad we couldn't get the food trucks last year. That was a shame.
That was a screwed up mess. What that was.
Yeah.
That kind of fell on the Clinks Mountains part. I had nothing to do with that. So,
Yeah.
But anyhow, I believe we're going to have more people.
Yeah.
But, hopefully more organized. But
Yeah.
I don't think that the bike shop realized how many people we were going to have. I kept telling them, but I believe they thought I was just talking,
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, that's the way she goes. But,
Yeah. It's good.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too. I'm really looking forward to everybody getting together.
Yep. Bringing the wife this year too.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. You got you another bike there, I think.
Yeah. Kinda. I don't know. I'm hoping I'll have an adult bike by then, but if not, we're still coming down. We're still gonna we'll bring the Navi and we'll have fun on it.
There you go, buddy. You just do what you got to do with.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like to have one of those street glides, but I don't want to make payments. I can't stand by them.
I hear you there.
Paid off my truck.
Yeah, I just keep riding old gypsy there.
Yeah.
But
say, even if you don't have a bike right now, everybody come down, hang out with everybody. It's always nice,
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come have dinner. You might not be able to go on the rides with us, but at least come down and eat. And let's say you're supposed to have like a open mic night or something like that at dinner time. So that'll be good.
Yeah, we'll come up, or 10 Reds actually thought of that. And I thought about my brother there on McStash. I said, he'll get up and do something entertaining, I'm sure. He didn't get married shaking his head that way, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe we'll have pretty good turnout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a duet with Mr. G.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, we can do it, buddy.
Yeah.
What do you want to do it?
I don't know. You light up my life. How about that?
Boys are back in town.
Yeah, we can do it. We'll have to get over on Snapchat and get us some filters and fix that right there.
I do believe that man is addicted to Snapchat.
I like that Snapchat. Let me tell y'all a good one. Now, you know I'm truthful, and truth hurts sometimes, and sometimes it's awful embarrassing. Y'all got Snapchat?
I do, yeah.
I do not.
Okay,
I have
you need to get
an
it.
account, but I don't use it.
Y'all need to get that. Now I'm telling you, I got on there, and there was a pink cowboy hat. It accidentally landed on my head, and I don't know what else it had. It had some cinnamon stuff, you'd call it. I was acting silly and just sent it to Gina. It accidentally went to Toby Norton.
Jesus.
There I am.
That's a Mr. G Snapchat right there, folks.
That went to Toby. I sent him a message. I said, man, that little boy scummed you. He said that makes it more funnier. That was kind of embarrassing, you know.
Mr. G kind of McStash here.
What you got there? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I appreciate y'all inviting me to come up on the panel here.
Certainly.
Happy to have you.
Yeah.
Anytime, sir.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I come in here from outside, and his house is usually cool, but man, in here in this living room, it ain't. The sun's coming through this window. If it was this warm outside, I would definitely be out riding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk moto vlogging for a minute there, Mr. G. Since you have a
All
new
right, brother.
screensaver on there, how are you going to make your moto vlogs?
Oh, this year, I've done got that figured out, brother. I'm waiting on
Okay.
you to send me. I'm waiting on you to send me one of those. What do you call them? Covers your face up. It says Mr. McStash right across here.
Yeah.
It's gray and black. You know your color. I'm gonna drape that on there, brother. Put that under my shirt, and I'm gonna put that dog color on the outside of it. I've been thinking about that.
Wait. Hang on. Let me see if I can find one here for you real quick.
Yeah. I tried to make a video the other day. There's like a doggone gray squirrel flying around. I said, this ain't gonna work at all. he's
up,
a
Bearded?
looking.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
Here.
Oh yeah, he's hard to tell what he's
you want
bringing
one
back
of
here.
these patented one of a kind McStash mask, huh?
That right there will work.
Is that what you want?
I believe that'll do
Take
it.
the beard.
And it don't paint the beard. You're right, Randy. I actually had to cut the beard because it was coming out the bottom of that thing.
There you go.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what we put on that for 10 rides. He put out some stuff there, and we posted it. Gina posted it on on Toby's Facebook.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to go to the Head of the Dragon on Saturday if it's dry.
Yeah.
But
That'll
if it's
be
wet,
nice.
I don't want to go if it's wet. There's just the road's too slick. Too much coal dust on it.
Oh.
That coal dust will take you out of here, brother. And I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
It's got enough oil in it to, when it's wet, that's a bad deal. But if it's dry, it's a good place to go.
Oh yeah.
I like to see it come a good rain, like in the middle of the week, and be dried off by the weekend. That way, a lot of that coal dust be washed off of it.
Yeah, that's I'm planning on coming down Thursday again. So Thursday through Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know they're having the biker blessing at 9:00. I don't know if I'll stay around for that. Probably want to get on the road a little earlier, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think I hadn't confirmed that guy yet, but that's going to do that for us. But that's kind of up in the air there. But we're hoping for that.
Yeah.
So just have to wait and see. What day is everybody coming down? Just Thursday?
Yeah, I'll be there Thursday. That's my plan.
Yeah.
Same as last year.
Maybe Thursday. We're actually going to go over to West Virginia and pick up 16 and ride 16 all the way down to Tazewell. So the plan is to be there Thursday, to leave here Wednesday night, pick that up Thursday, and be down there Thursday evening. But if it, that 16 is it's a ride.
Yeah.
You'll be here. You'll be here. Yeah. Yeah. And bring in cookies.
Yeah.
Don't forget them cookies. Gotta have
Yeah,
them
Mr.
cookies.
G cookies. I hear you still got Mr. G cookies.
Oh, I'll never be without them. I'll eat those tonight. When you bring me some more, I'll thaw those out and eat them. Yeah, I'm not going to run out of those. I've got poison written across them. I put them up in there. Don't dare touch these. Don't even touch them. It's very, very bad for you. So they're so far so good. They're keeping.
Well,
But no.
Thought you told me one time you pulled one out to defrost and your son ate it.
He did. I laid it out. I said, I'm gonna let that thaw out. I'm gonna make a video and then I'm gonna eat that. It got gone. I was looking everywhere for it. I said, where did that cookie go? What kind of cookie? I said, the McStash cookies, one they made me. Oh, I ate that. I said, bless your heart. Yeah. Then the poison come in on the scene.
I was gonna say an hour later he's looking for a place to live.
Yeah. But now Friday, I'm going to hopefully we're going to leave Hardy's, but no later than 10. Going to try to meet at 9 and eat and shoot the bull and then leave.
Yeah.
And we're going to go out to 61. Then we're going to go over to Naris and go to Parisburg. Stop at the Amish store again. Leave there and go to Big Walker Mountain. Maybe get an ice cream. Gonna go over to Westville and get on Route 11. Take it down to Marion and come back across the back of the Dragon.
All right.
I haven't checked the miles on it. I'm gonna guess 180 miles. I may be way wrong, but I've ridden it several times, but I don't really pay no attention to the miles. You know what I mean? But that's a pretty good loop right there.
Yeah.
For you non-hillbillies, he said Withville. That's actually, when you see it, it will look like Wideville. So, but it's pronounced Withville.
There we go.
Yeah, it does. I went by that water tank. Let's see, 4 times in one day. I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah, I passed her 4 times, but I went to North Carolina and made 2 trips in one day. Yeah.
Did you get lost?
No. I was following one of my buddies over there. He had to deliver some trucks. I went over and brought him back. So, but I think about old McStash every time I go by there. He knows now how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
He knew how to find it. He just didn't know where he's at.
Yeah, there's a couple of hotels in Withville, and I stayed in there a couple of times, actually, running back and forth to Florida and to Virginia Beach. I told Mr. G, I said, I'm in Wytheville. Well, I never heard of that. Next time I was in there, I told him, I'm going to stop in Wytheville. And he's like, where's that at? And I said, that's in Virginia. Well, I ain't never heard of that. I said, it's not far from you. Then I got to talking to people that live there, and they said, oh, this ain't Wytheville, it's Withville. And I says, what?
Yeah.
Woofle. I'm like, Woofle, like the ball?
Yeah, you told me one night, said I just come through the tunnel. I'm going to stop here at Wideville. I said, brother, I believe that's Withville. No, that's Wideville.
No, that's
He's
Wytheville.
tell me about that big water tank. I said, yeah. All right, then I know where you're at. So, but anyhow, we let it ride at that.
Hey, can you see the water tank from that ride?
I did. That's from interstates. You can. I don't know if you can see it on Route 11.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, brother. I never looked for it hard enough. I don't guess. You might be able to see it. But now the head of the Dragon's about 100-mile ride. But I wanted to come back a little earlier that day for the bike games and entertainment and all that. Shoot the bull and eat a big supper. I think the bike games are going to start about 4:30, somewhere around there. Well, they're not going to start until we get there, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The bike club, the Iron Titans, that's who's doing that for us.
Yeah.
So, It'll all be all right.
Live music. I got family that is members of Chillicothe Moose, so I know they usually have live bands and stuff come in all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna have our own music. That's kind of up in the air right now, but I have got some on. Just don't know which one we're gonna use just yet. It's every which one says they want to do it. They both, yeah, we will. If you can't get nobody, we'll do it. And probably put them up a tip jar or something. Throw them in $1 or something. So that's sad on that part of it. We're going to try to we're going to have a packet with a shirt in it, some maps, and a list of what we're doing and when we're doing it. Like every once one sends a shirt size in and $20 and there's your packet. It's just whatever the packet costs. We're not trying to turn it into a job. So
that's going to be a pre-order then?
Yeah, you can. That's what we was going to do. Gina's working on that. That way everything's together.
That's not solid yet though?
We're going to do it. Yeah, we just ain't got it all. Still got to get the shirt printed and show everybody what they're getting. So we've got it all in the works. It's just a matter of getting it done. Like get off of Snapchat and go get something done. So, good. I believe it. We Snapchat the other morning about 6 o'clock in the morning. Send the Snapchat. Yeah.
That's why I stayed away from that because that's a rabbit hole.
Yeah. Well, we maybe my mind did. Right. We just do it for the fun of it, man. Men, like McStash and Toby Northern. I'm surprised surprise him with stuff, supposed to go to my wife, goes over to him. But anyhow, it's all right. So
yeah, it's hard to keep track of all this stuff because I have 2 Instagrams now and I have 2 Facebooks, but I don't really do much with my YouTube Facebook anymore. So
I don't have Facebook or nothing.
Yeah.
You can only do so much, man. I mean, that's like watching videos. I love to watch people's videos, and if I watch it, I watch it. But if they're too long, I just have to come back later and catch it.
Yeah.
So,
that's what that last one I did was at car show was like 21 minutes, but I'm like, I can't really cut anything out. I'm doing stuff with cars, There's a lot of cars.
Yeah. How you liking that truck you got?
Oh, I love it. Just don't off-road it.
Which version did you get?
I got the EcoBoost 2-liter.
Okay.
All-wheel drive, yeah. I would have gone hybrid if they had the all-wheel drive, but they didn't start off with it. So I imagine a couple years from now they'll have that as an option.
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm looking at that and I'm looking at what F-150 costs like 5 years ago, and it's like the same price as a loaded F-150, and I'm like, just can't justify that. Yeah.
Well, that's at that car show I went to. They had F-250s, real nice, but like 73,000, 75,000. I mean, these are supposed to be work trucks. You got to go to work to pay for your truck, and then that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, a buddy of mine that I work with, he just bought a GMC 4-wheel drive, 2500, and it was 63,000, 64,000, and it's bare bones. It's got the basic seats. It's got the minimum required radio to have a backup camera. No carpet seats or carpet floor. It's got the vinyl floor and all that stuff. I mean, it's bare bones as it is.
Yeah, they had at the show GMC work truck 2-wheel drive 35,000. I'm like, that's a little bit more reasonable. But again, you don't have 4-wheel drive, which would be useless around here.
Yeah.
So
I haven't. I believe I've had 2 trucks in my life that wasn't 4-wheel drive. Just to pull trailers with, stock trailers. But if you're gonna go anywhere, you better have 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I mean, here you might not need it maybe too often, but you're going to need it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing I don't need here where I live. It's it's pretty rare that you need 4-wheel drive unless you're needing it for the extra towing capacity.
Yeah.
I've watched your videos. I subscribed to your channel, but I forgot where you was from. I know you ain't too far from me.
I'm like less than half an hour from Mr. McStash. We live
Okay.
in.
I know you weren't too far away.
Yeah.
I remember watching so many videos on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, that
was nice.
That's been my favorite trip so far, and I would do that again in a heartbeat. I recommend that to anybody of any skill as far as riding.
Yeah, I kept looking. I kept looking. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off, but I was thinking about leaving VAM and going over to the Tail of the Dragon too, because I could kind of do the long way home going that way, but I just time wise I can't do it. Because 2 weeks after VAM, I have to go to Milwaukee. My daughter's doing a triathlon nationals.
You can do the Blue Ridge Parkway though.
Yeah.
That's not far.
No.
Yeah, you can do that.
But just time wise, I know I got to get back on Sunday. I can't stay. Because otherwise, I'd want to have another day. I don't want to just ride over there and do it and then go home. I'd want to be able to spend some time there. I might have to make a trip just for that.
Yeah,
it's really not that much different.
You've been all over that, haven't you?
What's that?
You've been all over the Blue Ridge Parkway, haven't you?
Oh yeah, several times.
Yeah, I thought I'd watch some videos on that.
Yeah, I love it.
It's hard to, it's nice, girl, sir. It's hard to keep up. I forget about a video or somewhere somebody's been, and somebody starts talking. I remember watching that.
Yeah.
But it's hard to watch it. It's hard to watch them all. You ain't gonna watch them all.
It is.
You can't.
Yeah, I try to watch as many as I can, but it's
impossible.
Sometimes
I
it's
don't think
working and it's playing in the background, type of situation.
Yeah. I'm bad about putting it on and dropping it in my pocket. Got my coveralls on out here doing something. I should drop it down my pocket and listen to it. I don't know. I'm not seeing nothing, but I am listening to it. But.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, a view's a view. No matter.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be honest. I mean, a lot of people act like, man, they watch every bit of it. They ain't watching none of that. They ain't watched 2 minutes of it.
Yeah.
But if I click on it, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. That's me.
A couple of them I told them, I said, I'm sorry, but I slid the bar on that baby. I slid on to the end. So thumbs up to you, brother. But, it's better than clicking it on and turning it back off.
Mm.
Yeah, watch time is king when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah. I haven't made none in a while. Ain't had nothing to make nothing about. You can't get out and ride,
You got them chickens. None of Grace makes chicken videos.
Yeah, I could do that. Man, she's getting plenty of eggs now. Yeah. I can eat now, brother. I get to eat again.
How many chickens?
She's got that. Whether my wife's actually got 19, but I think yesterday she got 14 eggs out of the 19. So got 10 one day. So how many eggs you getting there, brother? McStash?
I ain't getting none.
Yeah.
I only got one chicken.
You're kidding.
No.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I think that's all that's left.
What happened to them?
Weasel got in and got 3 of them, and 2 or 3 of them jumped the fence, and they don't want to come back in the. I mean, I'll pick them up and throw them back in the yard, but they jump right over the fence again and go. So whatever. Go get eaten. I don't care.
I know what you're talking about, buddy.
When they ain't laying eggs, I ain't real serious about them when they ain't laying eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We fasten them up every night. You got to, just go shut the door on them. But, man, if you don't keep the door shut, a weasel will clean you out. If you can get a quarter, if you can get a quarter through a hole, you won't have no chickens. A weasel will get in. If you can get a quarter through it, they'll get in. I've been cleaned out twice by them to fix this last little setup up here, and so far so good. I think it's 3 years she's had them this bunch. So far they've been okay.
Now my coop's nice and tight, but like I said, they got the weasel got them. They was out in the yard. It got them daytime, and then they jumped the fence, and they didn't want to. They got up in the trees, and they're like roosting up in the trees, so they didn't want to come back in after that.
I know what you mean.
And my dad used to tell me a story about him. He had like a half a dozen chickens, and a rooster, and he couldn't get them to lay eggs for nothing. What he ended up finding out after he got rid of them was there was a wasp nest up in the chicken coop, and his other kids, my older half brother, would go in and bang on the thing, and they'd sting the shit out of the chickens, so the chickens wouldn't lay eggs.
Yeah, if they get stressed, they'll quit laying. They sure will.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. We had Gina was telling me she was out there the day before yesterday, and all of the chickens went running around the house, and there was a chicken hawk landed on the fence post beside of her. You know, you can't shoot those. You don't supposed to. She said, "I'll shoot him off." I said, "You should have called Isaac in the house and ran a shotgun out there. Do away with that bird." Man, them chicken hawks, they'll put you out of business.
Like I said, not supposed to is the key word.
We don't supposed to. There's a lot of things you don't supposed to do, but you know.
Yep.
That's just, well, but anyhow, let's just let that ride.
Yeah. Because you're not supposed to kill a bat neither, but you get in my house, we got a problem.
There you go.
Been there.
There's probably a law against anything, I guess, the way things are now. You can't do this, you can't do that, you got to wear a mask.
You want to see something. Be laying in the bed and you find out there's a bat in the house. Now, we got a log cabin, so we got this giant A-frame ceiling. He lights up in the corner of that A-frame up there, and the wife's like, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I think I'm going to shoot him." You don't see her face. "Oh, you can't do that. You'll put a hole in the roof." That's not necessary. Don't worry about it. You can't shoot him anyways.
See if y'all recognize this sticker right here. Listen, right, look here. I can't get it to shift gears right. Right there. You know who that is, Randy?
I don't know. I can't see it. Did you hold it up?
Blue Oyster Cult guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's Dan's boyfriend.
That's my drinking jug. I don't want to be drinking alone. I drink water out of that all the time.
No, okay.
I can't control this, baby. I have a time limit. Anyhow, I love to get down the stickers. Yeah, I fixed him up here.
He's even got Canadian people on there. Oh my goodness!
International.
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Y'all drink water?" A little bit. I said, "You need to drink more water." I drink 2 liters a day, so I fill this up. That way, I'm trying to help everybody get plenty of water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep telling Mr. McStash he needs to finally get around to making his water bottles. Make them available.
Oh, my water bottles?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I never thought about that.
You got that right.
Yeah.
So have
you guys want to make some? You can patent them off this right here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So have you guys been ordering any parts while we're waiting for the weather to?
Yeah, not for the bike. I've been doing stuff to the truck lately.
Don't have anything to put parts on.
Yeah. Just buy it one piece at a time.
You know,
I've actually been looking at lights. You know, the company that sells really expensive lights has them sequential lights that go on the saddlebags.
Yeah,
I really like those. I liked them when they was on the Barracuda. I like them on the Mustangs have now. I like it. Look, they're not the only ones that have sequential lights on
right.
On my girlfriend's site. I'm in a relationship with Amazon now, but they have strip lights that glue on, and they got all kind of different measurements on those.
Yeah,
you just got to find the right measurement for either your bag or the fender of your trike. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you got to wire them yourself, but hey, I got a multimeter and I know how to use it. Sometimes.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Well, I'm glad you know how to use it, brother. That's the only reason I ain't ordered no lights. I couldn't hook them up if I had them. I'm glad I got the information here now. What day
you turn the light. You turn the light on and touch it to your tongue. If it tingles, it's hot. If not, it's ground.
Yeah. You need to come down a day early.
Hey, there's
light.
So I can work on your bike?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
good.
Ride mine?
No, I'm gonna watch you fix those lights.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Make
I'll
sure you
bring you a
test them
bottle
in
of
water first.
I'll give you a mess of squirrel gravy while you're working. I'll be cooking some squirrel.
Okay.
Oh, mercy. Now he's trying to buy me with squirrel gravy. You know that'll work, right?
That's good. That's good, man. You can't beat that squirrel gravy. Those Canadian guys thought I was kidding about those squirrels.
They thought you were. He was on the Canadian line. There's something about squirrel
Yeah.
gravy. They thought he was trying to feed him a line.
You know, squirrels in Canada are dark meat, right?
What's that
I'm
now?
sorry.
So, you know the Canadian squirrels are dark meat, right?
I don't know. They could be.
Canadian Canadian squirrels are black.
Yeah. I don't like black squirrels. I don't like fox squirrels. If they're fox squirrels, I don't eat them. They ain't good. They don't even taste like a squirrel. There's a guy gave me some. We was talking about squirrels. I said, man, I love to eat squirrels. He brought me 15 or 20, something like that.
Damn.
I went through and cleaned a few of them up. He hadn't cleaned up in vacuum pack. I got them out of there. Cleaned them up, went over them, make sure there wasn't nothing on them. Oh, man, they got to be clean or I ain't going to eat. And there was a doggone fox squirrel in there. I said, he'll be all right with those grays. My goodness. Can't eat that. The gravy was good, and the gravy and the grays. That fox squirrel, he didn't make it to the table all the way. He had to leave. I said, I can't eat those things. They were tough. They don't even taste. They ain't nothing. No comparison. Yeah, I don't like them at all. Isaac, he likes eating the grays. You know, first squirrel he killed was a fox squirrel. I told him, look here, before you go kill a squirrel, whatever you kill, you're gonna eat it. I said, we ain't gonna shoot something to sleep laying. He killed him with a big fox squirrel. I said, one will do you. I cooked it for him. He ate it, and when he got done, he said, I didn't care much for that. I said, you hungry? He said, no, I'm full. I said, all right then. He didn't kill no more fox squirrels. But he likes the grays. But you don't know till you tried it. Any of y'all had squirrels?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like them though. Yeah.
I'll say Randy has. He hangs around that Dan feller. He eats awesome and everything else.
Wow. Gotta know that.
Guess you ain't lived until you had some roadkill stew, right?
Man, you can't beat them. I told them Canadian guys, they was talking about a roadkill. I said, man, put them on dry ice and send them to me. But they still don't believe me. Yeah. It's like that snow ice cream. I don't believe they went for that one either.
No, they didn't believe that. They didn't believe that a bit.
I'd rather have that than with that store bought. Yeah. I told Jersey Nick, he thought I was kidding about that stuff. I told him, you come on down there, brother. I sure you got to survive. Yeah. But anyhow, it's whatever you like, ain't it? Don't know till you tried it. I wish I could freeze that snow ice cream, but you can't. I tried it. Oh, it ain't no good.
Just don't get the yellow snow.
Yeah.
That's what I told him in that video. If it's a banana color, let her lay, brother.
Mountain Dew.
Go to a
Oh,
God.
I haven't had any good deer meat in a good long time.
I got that in the freezer too, buddy. I like that deer meat. Yeah.
Deer jerky's my favorite.
Yeah, I like that jerky. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to make you some of my ghost pepper deer jerky.
Oh, man.
I'll take it.
You make her bring it on down and we'll trade on some squirrel gravy.
Talk about that.
No, you ain't got to bring nothing. Just come on. I told you I'd feed you some of that. Yeah.
Does it come with? Do you get biscuits with it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, make dumplings off of it. I'm telling you, it's all right. Oh, Thatcher, after he come down and try some of that, he'll make him a video. We'll make a video while he's here, I'm sure.
I'm sure there'll be a video while we're down there.
Oh yeah, I guarantee they will. I believe I'm gonna hop off of here. I've done got
All right.
hungry now. I might have to go thaw out some squirrels.
Oh.
I got some in the freezer. I'm keeping them. I'm on hold. I'm gonna have to write poison on them too.
Yeah. Keep
Well,
your eye on
run
them.
out. That's right. Well, y'all take care
All right.
now.
Thanks.
All right.
Talk to you, Mr. G.
Oh, yeah, Mr. G.
All right.
sir.
See y'all. All right. He won't turn me loose.
I could probably do it if you can't get up there.
Yeah, kill him.
Tech, but effective.
See ya.
Another
Hold the
one.
plug. Hey, first time we talked about chicken on here and it didn't involve cock, so that's
Oh,
That's because AB left.
yeah. He disappeared.
oh, jeez.
He
No,
disappeared
AB
somewhere.
man.
Yeah. Now they must be off riding, doing something together.
Uh-huh.
He's breaking out his drone somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah. Got some sore asses going on in different parts of the country.
You know that
We need to ride the pig trail, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
But you know that I read an article on that Maverick. They use a certain style, I guess, for a lot of you want to call it plugins for like cup holders, and
Yeah.
I guess they Ford actually released the 3D files, so you can design your own whatever. So if you want an extra set of power ports or whatever, you can 3D print your own.
Yeah, they designed this truck to be you can modify it yourself pretty easily. Other than probably electronics might be a pain in the ass because everything's linked. Like even on the stereo, where you turn the heat up and it tells you what the temperature is on the stereo. A lot of wiring. But there's a couple YouTube videos out that Ford released that you can build your own like attachments in the bed and just all kinds of stuff. Hook up your own air pump, electric stuff. But jeez. Yeah, it's nice having Mr. G on, but it turned into chicken talk there for a little bit.
Chicken and gravy, right?
Yeah, chicken and gravy and
Squirrel.
Yeah. Squirrel.
You gotta be careful of them hillbillies. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There used to be a TV show on. There was a TV show on about 5-6 years ago. I think it was on Discovery Channel, something like that. But it was like these guys would pick up roadkill and make stuff with it. They traveled all over and they pick up roadkill and different shit. And I don't remember what it was called.
That's not uncommon. Like if somebody hits a deer, somebody they'll pick it up and be like, "I take it home."
Yeah.
This thing. Put it in the freezer.
I've got plenty of friends. You know, I'm originally from like southern Ohio, and down there, man, somebody hits a deer, like screw it, throw it in the pickup truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Northern Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started to talk about parts, and I've already ordered a taller windshield from a Batwing fairing. Obviously, I went and picked up another battery because the other one was starting to show a little weakness, and honestly, it's the one I got with the bike, so I don't know how old it is. And so yeah, I'm gonna start getting it ready for the riding season. Hopefully, I won't have any electrical issues like I did last year after I went to school.
Or dragon.
So yeah, unfortunately, that's why I didn't end up VAM last year. The weekend before, I went ride with Mr. McStash on the triple nickel, and I was riding 2 up. And I'd put some air shocks on my Dyna, and apparently they weren't any good or something. And the back of the tire just rubbed the shit out of all the wiring, and I literally spent an entire day rewiring the entire back section of the wiring kit. So
I still haven't fixed my turn signal from VAM last year.
Really?
I still got the electrical tape on it from N3 Pro Dave because he was the only one that had the truck with tools. So it was like I think Bubba gave me a jackknife and I ended up just cutting the tape, and I still got that electrical tape on there. Turn signal's still working with the electrical tape. I'm like, whatever. I might fix it the proper way eventually. If not, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. I can go like this. Whatever.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just no turn signals, and then the brake light was like real sporadic. So
Hey, I thought we'd get a lot more questions from the crowd today, but the usual suspects didn't show up. So,
Yeah.
Well, it's been. I think there's a lot of stuff going. I think there's some big basketball games going on this weekend, and the weather's starting to warm up a little bit. I mean, we're 50 here in Central Ohio, so that's why.
We're still 40s here in Pennsylvania, but it's just we had all the snow and crap earlier on. It's like everything's drifted over. Like I can see my neighbor's yard now, but there's still a pile of snow at the end of the driveway, so it'll clear up by tomorrow.
We got rid of most of our snow last week when we had that spike of 50 degrees, and then it rained, and then it went down to 20s.
But they didn't salt the mat out of the road. Now the parking lots and all the side streets, they salted the mat out of those. But most of the main thoroughfares there's not a lot of salt out there, so that's wonderful for us.
Yeah, it's pretty salty here. It's when it does finally get dry on the highway and you see the semis go down the road, it's just one big cloud of fucking salt. That's us. I won't get my Scout out for a while.
Yeah,
I got the other bike though. The other bike's going to be out. I just won't take that one on the highway, so I'm screwed either way.
Yeah, usually wait for the first good rain or two before we pull out to make sure all the salt is washed off the roads.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all we need, about 2 good weeks of warm weather and rain. Let's say we had good rain, but then it got cold again, so it didn't help. We're at the end of February, though. Now it should start getting a little bit better, hopefully.
Yeah, at least in my area, I think we've seen the last of the main snow. I mean, we might get an inch here, inch there, but I think because we got nailed last week and the week before. Des, I'm doing well. Still dealing with some pain, cold, and it rained the other day, which was not fun. I'm still waiting on insurance company and all that stuff to do what they got to do. But as I'm sure you know, we've got the Navy. Once April hits, I'll be taking Kristen out and teaching her in a big parking lot of we'll call it an abandoned mall. It basically is at this point. I mean, they're using it for some other things, but a lot of the parking lot is open, so we'll use that, and hopefully I'll have a big boy bike here. I'm hoping this year. We'll see what happens. But right now, the main thrust is just getting Kristen through nursing school, which ends in December, and her fall semester, she's only going to be probably working 1 or 2 days a week because she's got class and clinical and all that. So us financing a bike by ourselves just isn't in the cards, without that settlement. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Are you going to try to get a new bike, or are you going to try to fight the used market?
I'm probably going to get a new bike. I mean, quite frankly, that's the thing that frustrates me the most about this whole situation. I mean, broken arm, plate and 11 screws and all that, and the mental aspect of it. But I mean, that Lowrider S was brand new. It wasn't even a year old the day that it happened. So that's what's so frustrating. It's like, I understand what my lawyer's trying to do. He wants me to wait as long as physically possible so we get a good snapshot of where I'm going to be long term. But through no fault of my own, I've had my bike stolen from me, and I have nothing to. I memean, okay, yes, we have the Navy, but I mean, I bought that for Kristen. That's not my bike. I will ride it, but it's her bike. And it's not fair, I mean, I don't want to sound like a crybaby, but that bike was stolen from me, and I have to sit here on my hands. I mean, okay, in fairness, for the first 5 months or so, I wouldn't have been able to handle a bike that big, another Lowrider S. But I'm ready now, and I mean, aside from the weather still being shitty, I mean, come April, early May, I'll definitely be ready, and I don't know that things are going to be settled by then. I mean, he wants to wait until I'm a year out from surgery, which puts us in early July. And I'm sure the other guy's insurance company isn't just going to lay down and say, okay, here's your check. So, I mean, who knows? I'm fully understanding or fully accepting the fact that I may not be on a bike of my own again until 2023. I mean, we'll see what happens. I've talked about, buying a used bike or getting, I've looked at that KTM Adventure 390. That's like $5-6 grand, I think, talking about that, but, a real touring bike where I could actually, take it long distance. It may not be till next year.
Do you have a bike in mind that you're looking for another lowrider or maybe an ST? Maybe going up bigger.
I'd like to go up bigger. We'll see. I love the Lowrider S. I'm not crazy about the fairing on the ST. It is growing on me a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not leaving any stone unturned. I'm also looking at the Goldwing. I'm looking at the Africa Twin. I'm looking at the Pan America. I'm looking at the Indian Challenger. So it really is just going to come down to test riding stuff, but I don't really want to do that until either I have an idea of what's going on with the whole settlement thing, or I actually have check in hand, because I don't want to torture myself test riding bikes that I know I can't buy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And me and Mr. McStash were talking about the ST, and I told him, I said, it's my style of riding, it's my style of bike, but to me it's too much. You got six other bike, baggers, if you will, in that price range, and unless you're very close with your dealership, or you called when they announced it and said I want one, you're not going to get one in MSRP. That's and that's the sad part about it. It's going to be the Pan America of last year as far as bikes.
That's the one thing we're very lucky here. In my home dealership, Harley Davidson always sells at MSRP. I've never seen them sell anything above MSRP. That being said, you said or fight the used market. Used market is worse than the new market around here.
Here too.
Yeah. When we went. Have a good one, Randy.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thanks, brother. No, I'm not too far behind you. I'm not too far behind you.
Didn't want to interrupt. See you all later.
Yeah.
I when we went down and Kristen and I did that video at Arkport where we did the tour of the motorcycle museum they had there. They had a Fat Bob that's my favorite Harley, honestly. But I don't like the 3.5 gallon tank. So, but I sat on it and I pulled the tank because it was a used bike, and they were asking, okay, it had a couple of light mods. It had like a stage 1 on it and higher bars, but like they were asking more for it than it was when it was brand new. And it was like a 2-year-old bike. So I'm like, I'd rather just pay MSRP, and maybe that's, something that some dealerships are doing to push people into new bikes. Like why spend more for a bike that's used than you would for the new version? So I don't know. But again, a lot of this is very nebulous to me. It's kind of pie in the sky stuff, because right now we paid cash for the Navi, all tax, title, license out the door. It was like $2,400, so no big deal. But I can't walk into a dealer and say, "Give me that $30,000 bike," or hell, give me that $17,000 bike, which is what a Lowrider S base Lowrider S, not the ST runs. So
yeah, that's the part that sucks. That I've been seeing street glides that mid 2015, I think it's roughly about the era that Mr. McStash bought one, and they're going for $25,000 or $30,000 used. Yeah. Pretty decent. I mean, decent miles, but not necessarily what I'd call high mileage, but still, they're
right
75% of their MSRP or better.
Yeah, it's like that across the board too, not just on 2 wheels, 4 wheels. I have a friend that was looking at the new Broncos, and the dealerships around here, they're wanting like $75,000. It's like a $40,000 vehicle all day long, mm-hmm. And they want basically double the price.
Yeah, the markup on those, the dealer markups have been pretty nasty. I heard, and a few actually Ford, I think, on the Mavericks warned dealers if they they price gouge on those that the dealers were not going to get them. So
yeah, they're really pushing for the Ford F-150 Lightning, and they're already telling people on orders, do not mark them up. Give it to them at MSRP or whatever. I understand, free market, you can mark up a little bit, but like if you're marking up $10,000 on a vehicle that was starting off at 20, no, that's ridiculous. I see people like the hybrid's supposed to be cheaper than the EcoBoost, and basically, yeah, you can fully load them, but they're still not worth 50 grand.
Right.
Especially since you can't really tow as much with those as you can. Yeah. Like I said, I kind of peeked at that just as an interest, just see what they were running, but I had the same sticker shock when I looked at the Ranger when those first came out. I was like, man, like the Ranger at the time when I was looking at a Ranger, I looked at the F-150 and the Ranger at the same time those came out. And this was right before the pandemic, obviously.
Yeah.
And a mid-tier Ranger was almost or more in some cases than basically almost a mid-tier F-150. And I'm like, that makes no sense. It hauls less. It's smaller. I mean, yeah, it got better gas mileage, but it wasn't that big. Like, it didn't make sense to be that close to, each other's price range.
Yeah. Well, that's what my one video I did, and I said I paid roughly $30,000 for mine, but that's including tax and title, and that's before you took out my trade-in and all that. I had somebody say, "Well, you should just got a Ranger at that price." No, you're not getting a Ranger 4-wheel drive with all the shit for $30,000. You're going to be lucky if you get a base model 4x2 for that. I mean, probably not even that now. Yeah. These people don't have any clue what's out there. That's why you go to Carvana and I could get 5,000, probably 10,000 more to trade that in right now than what I paid for it. It's just the market's stupid and people are desperate. They'll spend the money. So,
yeah, there's a YouTuber. His name is Rob Pitts. The name of his channel is eluding me off the top of my head, but he's one of those guys. It's like he made a lot of money doing the eBay thing, and he's called the eBay outlaw. He actually got kicked off of eBay, but he wheels and deals in a lot of like classic cars and classic trucks. And he went and bought a Maverick, and he ordered it. It showed up, and it had a big old ding in like the top of the. Apparently, something hit it on the transport, and he got a pretty nice discount off that truck by just taking it as is. And he says, for him, it's just a work truck. So, he's not really worried about the, that it's got a ding in it. And he's like, take, one of those paint pens and fill in the hole and the scratch or whatever. And he's just like, I'm just going to drive it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I think everybody's kind of got something to do. So probably end it here.
Well, it was good talking to you guys. Hopefully I'll get to see you guys this year. I'm
looking forward to it. Looking forward to the better weather, getting out and riding.
Yeah.
I can ride this other bike all day long. I'm tired of having to dress up just to go 5 miles down the road,
Yeah, I'm that way too. And I joke about being a fair weather rider, but I don't like being bundled up. I just can't stand it.
Yeah, worst part is gloves. Like even like the heated gloves are just too bulky.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm getting on the highway, sure, I don't have to shift that often. But if I like stop go, I'm like my hands just gonna cramp up doing that with those big gloves on. So,
yeah, where I live, that's what I would run all the time.
But all right, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this unorganized chaos.
Yep,
it was nice. I wanted to make sure we had a show. We didn't really plan much out this month, so. Nice to have Mr. McStash show up again, and the rest of the crew. Toby didn't show up though, but
he's on the road.
A few guests. Yeah, Trip and Trikers popped in again for a little bit, causing trouble. But I was hoping for more trouble than we got today, but we didn't get it. So, thanks everybody. See everybody next month. Start planning the next one ahead of time this time. But take care. Bye for now.
Catch you later.
Stay shiny side up.